Hey guys, I'm Shark, back playing and doing the new and improved Buffed Yasuo, everyone. This champion just got buffed. Our cooldown is lowered and our cooldown is lowered and base HP increased. Makes Yasuo just, actually, he's actually broken in every single rank right now. S tier, guys, you better abuse this while it lasts. Even if they're skillless, the arc cooldown it's literally the arc cooldown. It just makes you have more play potential, like on repeat, right? That just helps with snowballing and such. But the base health HP increase gives Yasuo quite literally the best early game. But the thing is, Yasuo has scaly components with crit and such, so he doesn't have a weak point in the game. He's strong early game into melee matchups, even ranged matchups at level 2, level 3, he can look for all-ins. And then on top of that, he has scaly components with crit. So, guys, oh, I forgot to go over the runes. Those are the runes we took: Lethal Tempo, Triumph, Clarity, Last Stand, Conditioning, Overgrowth, Auto, Q. Missed the Q. Out movement speeded me. Pretty standard stuff. Those are the runes we took. And in this lane, we're playing against Caston. Pretty medium difficulty matchup. But yeah. And it is what it is. We just want to crash the Caston in so we can get a ward on Master Yi's Raptors. We see him there. Gonna Q. Caston misses the minion for the Q, which is fine. And basically the goal, especially in like the early game, is we don't need to solo kill Caston, but it's just to have shove off. Make sure we always have CS lead because we are because we're always shoving the Caston under tower, and then just buy better items, so that way we snowball later into the game. It does put us in like a gank position, but typically Master Yi is more of a full clear type champ. If we were playing against like Vi, we definitely play the lane a little bit more differently, and our jungle tracking would have to be on points, so that way we don't die by ganks. But since it's Master Yi, we can afford to just I try to wind wall Caston's Q to hopefully make Caston miss the minion. If we tank one tower shot, I mean, it's bad, but we have lifesteal. Caston took Ignite. And with this base health increase, I mean, we're there. Woo! Frames per second lag. Oh. I just think, would I be dead regardless though? Also, I tornadoed. Master Yi flashed forward towards me, which put him in Q range. I think I was dead regardless. But I don't know. Maybe I could have just ran. Maybe if I just pat to the left. I thought because my lethal tempo stacks were charged fully and I had minions to play off of, I could maybe win. But I guess it's just what's called a limit test gone wrong, I should say. And he leaves the wave really good for the Caston, which sucks. Well, that's fine. You have to kind of expect to get ganked if you are playing Yasuo and are shoving. But I mean, not Yasuo naturally wants to shove because of how his how his Q works. That's how you charge it. It's by shoving in the wave with your Q, like that. And every time they look for one of those melee minions, that's when you look for a little jab, or you try to hit them with your tornado. But now that we have attack speed, it's we can be very aggressive with our Qs. Level 6 is where I really am sure I could outplay the Master Yi and Caston. Q. Every time Caston looks for a minion, Q. It's worth. I have 2 potions. If Caston recalls here, he ends up losing hella minions. Damn it. Didn't have my Q. Got him. Take a tire shot. Try to path away from Master Yi if he's coming mid. He's not level 6, so I can probably 1v1 him. And I mean, with the base HP increase along with just the R cooldown increase, it just makes Yasuo such a beast. In my opinion, I think the R increase was probably enough of a buff. The base HP increase, most underrated thing in the world. Now we're gonna get Null Quiver. The thing is, Kassadin can scale. That's Kassadin. In fact, depends on what build he goes. If he is more even with me, if he goes like Frozen Heart, 1v1s me pretty easily. Riftmaker, Frozen Heart, these tankier items. He can play either that playstyle where he just out tanks my damage, or he could play for the Luden's Sork Boots, etc. I think. Oh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. Ah, oh, the R cooldown did not come in clutch there. Let's just say that. But yeah, Yasuo, as of right now, is picker banned without a doubt. All ranks. I have to know where the Master Yi is before I look to go in. Okay, we see him. We see the Master Yi. Who's ahead? Sion. And we get another solo bolo onto the Kassadin. Every time our R's off cooldown, we just make a play. It's not a cannon wave, so we can actually stay. Keep shoving the Kassadin, and the counter to this is probably just getting ganked. We'll naturally win 1v1 if we always shove in waves, which is why our jungle tracking has to be really good. I'm not kidding. Are you serious? I mean, you're too low for me to even follow up on. That's the thing. I feel like even if I did follow up on that, I don't have R, so there's not much I can provide. It's just a real sloppy play. A real sloppy play. In my opinion. Because if I had R, if I was there, it'd probably be a quadra. Or triple. Most likely, if I play it well enough. But since... Look at the Sion. Inting Sion strat. But since I don't have R... Yeah. It's no good. Yep. Gotta be very careful, Kassadin. I told you, be careful. Conserve your flash. Psych! You already used it, but we're playing Yasuo. We got infinite dashes to your couple blinks a second. Now we're gonna take tower. We dodged it. He dodged my Q with his Q. Wow, that was well played. But guess what? We're playing the buffed Yasuo. You think you can compete against this? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're going to take tower in Kassadin's face. No! Another limit test gone wrong. Note to self, why didn't that work? Kassadin leveled up, unfortunately. Had Ignite. I believe I didn't win wall Kassadin's Q. And I was under tower. Nah, that was just, I don't know. It was just kind of going too far. But, like, you can really test these limits. You know what I mean? You can't just not do it. You can't. That's how you become a better player. Okay? It's how you become a better player. Take notes. Now we can probably shove and roam either bot. Yeah, probably bot if needed. We don't have knockup setup from anyone on the team. Oh yeah, no, Malphite. But I mean, if we're playing bot side, at least. Huh. Yasuo, or the Master Yi already cleared all of his bot side. I guess we just shove in mid. If I was playing with like a Nautilus support, I'd definitely just go bot. Ah, lucky. Master Yi. This is why you play with the buffed Yasuo. Don't think you cannot do this. You can always look for the 1v2 post-immortal shield bow. This champion's absolutely nuts. Get that 9-10 CS per minute and just go crazy. That's literally the whole goal. Oh, little frames per second lags here and there. I don't know why. Honestly, we can stay. Probably should back for BF sword, but we're really just popping off right now. We're literally in his face. I think Caston's on his way. Took all of his bot side. None of his top sides remaining, so we can just look for the reset. Get that BF sword. Don't really need a vision ward. Playing bot side because they're fed makes sense. Damn. Honestly, I can probably get a big enough lead to the point where it won't matter.
The road to ruin is shorter than you think.
Like, get a big enough lead and then look to team fight, I mean. Like, post 2 items. Take all of that.
Never could stay in one place.
Can't take tower off these 2 minions. I gotta wait for the next wave. And they might even just tank his damage. Who are you? We're playing a different game, Caston. I'm trying to take tower and you're still trying to solo kill me. I pity your damage. Because Yasuo got the buffs to his HP. His base HP. You think people deal damage to him anymore? Guys, this buff's insane. You have to play it. There we go. Take his Gromp while we're at it. Sona Cena. Sona's like a real scaly type champion, so we have to kind of worry about that, but oh yeah, actually all of them are, funnily enough. They all would I say they outscale us? Yeah, it can go both ways. Trying to charge up my Q here to see if we can get a pick. Always just farm them in their own jungle. Make Master Yi unable to play the game, take all his camps, make his life a living nightmare. When you get that lead mid lane, it's when you translate it to taking all of the enemy's junglers' camps. And I'm out of here. We're not going to limit test again. We did a good job, though. We burnt Sona's flash. Really expanding our lead throughout the map. Gonna get Infinity Edge. Start building towards... I mean, Death Dance is pretty solid. Death Dance, anti-heal's not bad if they have a lot of healing. Bloodthirsters are alright. Typically, Death Dance is like the go-to, though, because the healing from its passive is just huge. There's some variations, like Blade of the Rune King. I don't even recommend after the lifesteal nerfs. GA is not a bad one. Wits End got nerfed, so some people actually prefer Spirit Visage. But that's your preference. Gonna see if we can take Master Yi's blue buff. Or I mean his red buff. And we will take it because we're playing Yasuo. That literally 4 people are coming mid. I don't know if I can outplay this, but I mean I can try.
I alone decide my fate.
Let me R. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is why you play the buffed Yasuo, guys. Legit. Play the buffed Yasuo. You can do stuff like that. Xin Zhao, stop trying to take my farm. I'm trying to average 10 CS per minute and do the Chovy hack. I think it was Doing B, actually. Now, guess what we do? With our lead, we can't take mid tower. There's no point in damaging the tower. So we're going to take all of Master Yi's camps. Make sure he has nothing to farm. And we're going to get him. As soon as he gets to his blue buff, we're just going to solo kill him again. You know how tilting this is for him? He's not even getting jungle gapped. He's getting mid lane gapped. I'm just going to E when Sion Qs. He has no flash. I'm just charging up my Q just in case Master Yi shows up. Alright, I'll shove in one more wave. I'm sitting on too much gold. I'm gonna go like Death Dance, probably. They have an even amount of AP and AD. I could even... Nah, Death Dance is probably best.
I will follow this path until the end.
And then next to that, Yon got buffed. But Yon's buff is just R. So, I mean, it's like Yasuo is just a better version now. Right, I mean, he did get the better buffs. And they're getting shut down. I don't know if I can make it there on time. They didn't hit anyone. They're afraid of me. How to not fall behind on Yasuo? Just take all their resources. You'll average over 10 CS per minute, and then at the same time make the enemy jungler useless. That's how you're able to stay ahead in levels and stay ahead in farm. See if we can spot the Yasuo. Oh, wow. Seriously? Alright. You just gotta outplay them, the way they walk and such. Saving my R for like a big moment. Saving my R for a big moment when I'm in like a 1v2 situation. Make sure to win while seeing his auto attacks. Style points. Triple kill there. It's all because of these Yasuo buffs. Now guess what we're gonna do? Take all of Master Yi's camps. So that way he can't even farm. And it puts us over 10 CS per minute. Like the usual. Let's see if we can get the Sion here. Don't even need a ultimate. Make sure that you conserve your ultimate. I mean, it is on a lower cooldown, but at the same time, using it in the most important time possible is ideal. I'll actually take some of the gold here because we want to be the carry of the game. Wait, why are they taking drag? What? Gonna get Bloodthirster. Start building towards yeah, GA. GA is pretty solid. We're huge. Guys, I just did this. Man, I'm glad. Starting to get like in the winter and such, like I don't know why, I just don't even have the urge to work out and such. But like whenever summer hits, sunlight comes, I just, you know, I'm there. I really just, I want to get right, you know. And I'm like a seasonal person. I just want to relax in the winter, and then in the summer, I don't know why, I just, you know what I mean, just I'm in a different mood, or like I get bored. Like it's not relaxing. So anyways, we're gonna take all of their resources like usual, see what's happening bot lane, and then try to path our way there. Make sure to protect our Malphite. There's a flash already. They actually get the Malphite, which is actually insane. Where's my Penta? It's all because of the Yasuo buffs. Take the inhib. Now we're on to this second inhib. And now we reset. Spend our gold, get our GA and elixir. Hold up, did I just make a... Am I recording?
An ally has been slain.
I am. Well, hold up. I think I just made a Yasuo video too, recently. But I think it was pre-buffs. Funny, 3 days ago. Huh. Oh well. I make another one. Let's go, team. That's where I get ulted. At the same time, if I get ulted... No! That's so doomed. I got knocked up at the exact time I needed to ult in that team fight. I can't even R every time I get CC'd. Sona's probably the best to get, and just like that, they forfeit. Like, comment, subscribe. That's gonna be how to play the new and improved Buffed Yasuo in Season 12. I'm out. Good luck.